smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you, can't you see? I want you, I believe, 'cause I want you here with me. I'm gonna go crazy, I'm gonna go crazy for love. I look at you and know it's alright. You read my mind, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you, can't you see? I want you, I believe, 'cause I want you here with me. I'm gonna go crazy, I'm gonna go crazy for love. I don't need another love, yeah. We do this every day, we do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you, can't you see? I want you, I believe, 'cause I want you here with me. I'm gonna go crazy, I'm gonna go crazy for love.
Good evening and welcome into our Sunday show that has become a mainstay in our Disney community. It is the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat. We're excited tonight because all four of the Clubhouse ladies are in house and excited, and we've got an amazing guest, someone who's relatively new to the community, but's making a big mark, making a lot of friends, working hard on her channel, and is part of the broader scheme of streaming. And we'll talk a lot about that as we go through the show. Make sure you hit that like, that always helps it out. The ladies deserve over 100 on their show every week that they do it. Subscribe if you're brand new. If you haven't done so, we greatly appreciate that, so you don't miss out on any of the triple C's. And while you're doing that, we'll talk about it throughout the show, but we're going to drop the Instagram in for the triple C show. Jen's done a great job running the triple C Instagram and highlighting every guest that comes on. Make sure you're following that triple C Instagram. And if you're watching on the replay, we encourage you to leave a comment. And if it's one for our guests that we haven't answered during the show, we'll try to go back to our guests and make sure that they give a response over there to you as well. All that and the introduction's done. Let's do what I haven't done for a while and hit the slideshow with all four of my friends in here. And good to see you, ladies. Hello, hello. Welcome into this
Hello.
first show of fall, which is I'm excited about because, well, Christmas is not that far away. So that's a good thing. So I'll leave Tina for last as she's grabbing names. So Stephanie, how are you? Boy, your name is
I'm
so long on there you can't even see it. There's a bunch of other stuff on
Mrs.
there
Paul
too.
Engel, aka Stuff. Yeah,
Okay,
I made it too long. My bad.
that's okay.
So, yeah, doing well. Thank you. Having a good weekend. It's so pretty out today. It's just really nice. It's
And
really
how's all your
nice.
teaching going? Good.
Yeah, it's been a little challenging with some discipline, but you know what? It's coming around and everything's going to be great.
No, I was asking about teaching, not how you were dealing with
We
fall.
will. Sorry. Yeah, either way, same thing.
Okay, all right, good. So, Mandy, how's life for you? How are you? Good to see you. Pete. I'm a Ravens fan. I love the Ravens. You're muted. I
I
love.
am muted, and I would rarely, if ever, root for the Ravens.
Nope, you just said it. I heard it. So how are you doing?
Root for the Ravens?
Doing wonderful. Happy that it's fall. Getting out all the Halloween decorations, decorating with moms. Ready
Nice.
to get into kind of spooky season. So
Awesome. 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 Love it. Love it. Love it. And I see you got Stitch up behind you, which is interesting. I didn't notice Stitch
yes,
before.
the Halloween stitch.
Halloween Stitch. There's no better transition for me to say hello, Jen. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Yeah. How's your life going?
It's good. Everyone's talking about fall, but I'm telling you, it's like 80 degrees here. It still feels like summer. So I'm going to hang on to that a little bit longer.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be snowing
It is
for
hot here too,
yeah.
but it's pretty.
It'll be snowing for like, well, 3 of the 4. I don't know if Steph and I are going to get much snow, but Tina, Jen, and Mandy are pretty going to get snow soon, and it'll just start coming. So enjoy the
Hmm.
sun while you got it. That's awesome.
Yep.
And congratulations to your sports team. Your baseball team is going to win the division. So I know that's exciting for you. And I think
And me,
Mandy's
my
team
team.
is, hold on, I'm getting there.
Okay. Just
Good
saying.
Lord, you're jumpy today.
Don't leave out my team.
She's excited.
Mandy's team is fighting for the playoffs, and Steph's team is going to win her division and be in, and Tina's team is going to be in the division. So, and my team is going to be watching all your teams in the division. So it works out really good in the playoffs. So, with that, we'll go to Tina. I was trying to give Tina as much time as I could. How are you, Tina?
Oh, well, I'm all caught up, so thank you.
Oh, well, then it worked out
I'm
well.
doing great. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good. How's everything with all the move and everything going?
Good. It's
Okay.
been going.
Okay.
Going.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. Well, let's get in and say
Lots of
hello because
boxes.
we've got a bunch of people here that want to say hello. We got a great crowd in here for a Sunday evening. And let's say hello. I've gotten out my hand and I'm going to turn it this way and I'm ready to go.
All right. Writing down just one more name.
It's backwards,
Okay.
Pete. Just saying.
Oh, jeez. We're going to have this conversation again. All right. Welcome in to our friends Nanny Pubia, Tony Ottawa, Vicky Gillespie, Matt Walter, I Heart Disney, Fred O'Malley, O'Connell, Alyssa, JC Skip O'Brien, Plymouth Rock, Anne, all aboard with Blake, Paul Engel, Debbie Bernfeld, Allison A., Jalen Bocher. I'm going to botch that. I'm sorry.
Very, very good.
Apologies. Dame Dystopia. Oh, okay. Jill Walkbritt, Kolya Slushchenko, maybe?
That
Anyways, beautiful
that's
name. Can't
that's
pronounce it. Yeah. Go Minnie, Mark F., Molly's mom, Main Street Nick, Dave Stragant, Julie McCowan, Dean the Turkey Lakesa, Lamont Gray, Regina Erie, Cakes 2112, Theme Park Giant, Jennifer Caruso, Sebastian the Crab, Zippity Doodug, Teresa Squara, Stephen Royer, Simon Rogers. Oh my goodness gracious. Phil Collins, welcome in. I always want to sing his songs when I see your name. Nick and Shannon Jenkins, welcome in. Lily's Life Dad, and if Lily's Life or Lily's Life Jen, Mom Jen is in the chat, also hello. I'll get to more names. If I missed you, keep saying hi. I will catch you on the next round.
absolutely that's awesome. Welcome, friends. As we get everything going here, Tina will highlight names throughout the night. We're going to talk about our guests and everything that we've got going. Make sure that you can find all of the ladies' direct Instagrams right in the description of the video. So if you'd like to follow them on any of their private Instagrams, you can and reach out to them. You can also follow here again on ours, and we'll be dropping the links in for our guests throughout the night as well to keep up there. Let's go over and let's talk about a quick recap of last week's show. Amanda, would you be kind enough to talk about last week?
Yes, thanks, Pete. We had an amazing show last week learning about Jackie. And here are some highlights from that show. So it was awesome to spend time with our guest, hearing about her love for the Disney community and her passion for serving as a travel agent and on all travel fronts. It was such a treat listening to Jackie share her passions, from her favorite drink to the magical experiences she's lived, including celebrity encounters with Orlando Bloom and Drew Barrymore. And every
Yeah.
moment of it was pure Disney magic. Listening to Jackie focus and drive to grow her social media, develop her new travel advisors, and build a strong community was truly uplifting. And her emphasis on the importance of building relationships was right on point.
Yeah.
We enjoyed hearing about her incredible trip to Disneyland Paris and learning some of her Disney favorites, which we hope everyone found both intriguing and enjoyable. And Mods, if you could do us a favor and drop the link to last week's show, we would appreciate that, just in case anybody hasn't seen it yet. And then
Absolutely.
I'm going to transfer this over to our wonderful Jen for the next segment.
Ooh, wonderful, Jen. Thank you, Magnificent Mary, Mandy Mary. Let's talk about our guest tonight. Joining us tonight is a creator who is somewhat new to our community, yet brings a wealth of experience and deep Disney knowledge to share with us. She is an active and thriving member of the Disney Streamers Network, bringing energy, insight, and community spirit to everything they do. Her YouTube channel delivers thrilling adventures as she explores the best tips, guides, and reviews for theme parks and cruises. Our featured creator has built an impressive early YouTube presence with 3,500 subscribers, 144 engaging videos, and over 170,000 channel views, showcasing her success and growing influence. Joining us in just a few moments will be Sierra from Cruise and Theme Park Guide.
Awesome. Excited.
Yep. So, Tina, has anybody else joined the stream that we need to say hello to?
Oh, yes. As soon as I stop clicking buttons, I will say hello. Okay. A big hello to A Bouncing Journey, Jason Thibodeau, Benny Rodriguez, Park Bras, Park Bros for the non-Boston folks.
What?
Hatbox Ghost, it's the inside joke. Hatbox Ghost, Jerry, Mandy Adams, Not So Scary Mary, and Pinky Stevo. Welcome
Welcome
in.
in.
Will the Thriller, welcome in. Keep chatting. I'll catch you on the next round. And Gloria Thibodeau, hello.
Welcome in. A lot of new names tonight. Many names coming over from some of our sporting streams that said they were Disney fans that are coming over to check out what we do in here for Disney on a Sunday night. So thank you, new friends, for coming in. Also, others that may be finding us because of our guest tonight, who also was very kind to share it out. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe tonight. There's Disney content on here 7 days a week. And this is one of my mainstay shows and one of the best shows that the ladies do every week. You're going to love it. And we got a great guest coming in. We always do a fun question each week as we get into it. So I have a fun question here that I'm going to throw out to the ladies, and we'll ask our guests a little bit later. You have discovered a beautiful island. Tina's already there. She's got flowers in her hair. You've discovered a beautiful island, which you're going to build your own society. So it's the Monorail Mollie Society, the Mandy Mary Society, the I'm Stephanie Kiel, but I'm Mrs. Paul Engels Society, the Tina, I moved to Canada Society. All of those are, you have a chance. So you can make your own rules no matter what you want. This should be interesting. What's going to be the first rule you're going to put in place? Mandy, I'm going to go to you first tonight. What's your first rule you're going to put in place? And it probably has something to do with a tractor. Let's go. What's your big first rule you're going to put in place?
It does not, because I'm not sure there would be tractors on Mystery Island that we discovered.
Oh, okay.
But this was a tough one, and I had to go to logic on this, because unfortunately the first rule I would probably put in place is who's going to make decisions and how are we going to decide who's going to make decisions.
Okay. Okay. Good rule. I like that.
I don't want it to be a free-for-all.
Okay. Does cakes have any say in this island? Does cakes have any say in the island, Mandy?
Sure.
Oh boy, that really sounded convincing. Cakes, you're screwed. All right, let's go. Steph, you're up next. How about your island?
So what you were saying before about the tractors and stuff, I was thinking, don't you may not landscape unless you're shirtless. That could be rule number one. And then the second one would be, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a good
that
one.
should cover a lot of ground.
There you go. Not so scary, Mary TV. Thank you for blessing the channel with 5 memberships tonight,
Thanks.
and blessing those as well. Thank you very much. There'll be
Oh, nice.
not so scary. Mary will be a guest on the channel early 2026. Jen, I'm going to come to you next since Tina's writing names. What's going to be going on with your island?
You know what's funny is that I feel like Mandy Mary and Mrs. Paul Engel were like very serious about their answers, very important, logical. So on my island, if I had to make the first rule, it's that calories don't count.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Calories don't
That's a
count. That's a
good
good one
one.
too. That's a good. You know what? This is good. Okay, let's see if we go 4 for 4. Okay, Tina, talk to me about your island.
First rule on my island, and there's only one person in the entire world who's going to get this, and I do not believe that they are in the chat. But do not hire Hippolyte as your maintenance manager.
Yeah. Okay, Tina just screwed it up for everybody. I have no idea what that means. I was going to say that if this goes 4 for 4, you can have your island and all rules apply, but I don't know anything
Okay,
about the
so
hippopotamus eating light
fine.
food or whatever. I have no idea what that's all about.
An answer for the general public that did not get my reference. My number one rule is clothes are optional.
Okay, yep, everything goes.
that sounds about right.
That's one heck of an island to start. So that's a good thing. I love it. There's a good answers actually. Okay. Sorry, Tina, I didn't understand your eat a light hippopotamus or whatever it was. I apologize.
Okay.
Oh. All right. With that, I'm getting out of the way because when I do, the ladies do a much better job. Our guest coming in tonight, we've is newer to our community, but has been a blessing to join us. Oh, Tina, I need to ask you real quick. Do we have anybody else real quick? Because we got a lot of people coming in tonight.
Yeah, we did. We had Adrian Sanchez. We had Katie Phillips.
Oh, okay.
And we had Mayor Mike Chickapin Hill.
Awesome. I'm gonna be working with Katie on some stuff coming up here on the channel too. I'll be talking to her tomorrow. So Katie, glad you're here. Looking forward to talking with you tomorrow. Um, okay. Our guest tonight, amazing lady. We're finding these people in the community because of what we're doing here with the reaching out and the trying to build community. And we're just hitting home run after home run with great people that are making our community a little bit bigger, a little bit nicer, and even more fun to do. As we found her, she's a creator from down in the parks. She's much like Tina's husband. She's incredibly intelligent when it comes to the backlay of computers and doing all this stuff with computers and all that. Very impressed with that. And she absolutely must love the Ravens because of her background. And I'm just going with that. And you can't take that from me tonight. So welcome in, Sierra. Hello. Don't change that color.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Who are the Ravens?
Sierra.
Is that a golf team?
Unfortunately, our guest can no longer be with us.
Sorry, I don't watch football.
Just go with the flow.
All right, so I'm going to turn everything over to Stephanie, and I will no longer be available the rest of the evening.
Welcome, Sierra. We're so glad you're here tonight to share all about you and your channel. So if you could give the folks in our chat and watching tonight a short introduction about yourself in case they don't know you already, so they can learn a little bit right off the bat.
So my name is Sierra. I started a channel a couple years ago called the Cruising Theme Park Guide, and I just really wanted to share my experiences in the park and started learning a few things about streaming technology, and then here we are. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do cruising or theme parks, so I just decided to do both.
Hey,
Nice.
I think that's great. They go together kind of well anyways, right? All right, so we all have a story on how we arrived at our Disney YouTube community. Can you share how you got involved here?
So I came to Disney when I was a kid, probably around 1987. And there was just so much around that trip for me. I remember riding Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, which
Mm-hmm.
going to Disneyland in January, and that's going to be the first ride I ride.
Yay.
And I remember riding 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And I also remember riding Haunted Mansion, and I was such a little kid at the time. The stretching room gave me nightmares like my whole life.
Oh no.
So it was
Oh no.
kind of weird because it was kind of funny to me, but that room was a little scary. And it drove me to working at a theme park all the way through high school. So I was kind of enriched in the theme park culture very young.
That's great. Well, we are super glad that you're here in our Disney community and I can't wait to learn more about you. And Amanda has a couple questions for you. So I'll throw you over to her.
Okay. Thanks, Steph. And Sarah, thank you for being here with us tonight. I would love to hear you elaborate on some of the biggest passions in your life. Things like technology, innovation, and even storytelling. And could you share with us a bit about what drives you in each of those areas?
Well, innovation comes along with doing things that hasn't been done and getting out of your comfort zone so you can do amazing things. And there's so much benefit in that. Technology is how I feel like I can get there. I just remember as a kid, my parents would have me program the clocks because they didn't know how. And that just kind of struck technology for me. And now I work in IT and I have 2 college degrees around technology. And so I
Good
do
for you.
pretty well there. Storytelling, I think that really came from so I started when we first moved here. I worked at Starbucks at Disney Springs, and we had to go through the traditions course like all the other cast members. And it just really dawned to me that I had lots of stories to tell because that's kind of part of traditions is they tell you, how to tell stories, and it kind of connects you to how the Walt Disney Company really brought storytelling alive, starting with Walt. So I found a lot of inspiration through that, and it definitely helped me get to where I wanted to start my channel.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us. Those three things seem like a good combination for success. So, kind of staying on that same path, how has your journey through hospitality and through the restaurant industry also, shaped that drive towards success? And what focus or lessons have you carried from these fields into what you do today?
So I started out just like anyone else, washing dishes, serving tables, seating guests at the door. And then I worked as a bartender for about 12 years and creating extreme, amazing, like life changing, like mouth watering experiences, like seeing the food come out of the kitchen all hot and steamy and plate presentations and just telling a story in itself and creating an experience from the beginning to the end kind of shaped how I like to do things. So, and now I build websites for restaurants, so I still get to share that experience or display that experience to the guests. And so for me, it's just like everything from the beginning to the end. It's the journey. It's definitely not the destination for me, and that is kind of a I don't know, an awesome thing in itself.
It's pretty impressive that you can do what you do. That helps to bring happiness or a smile or information at an important time to people, and they never know you did it. And I know it gives you a good feeling when you get to see that. But it's unfortunate they don't get to know that you're the one, because you do a great job. I've been lucky enough for Sierra to share a little bit of some of the work she's done, and I've gone back and looked at it and been really impressed with what she does. So pretty cool. Sorry to interrupt.
So
My fault.
Disney calls it magic, and I kind of like to make the magic in other ways, in other domains there.
You do. That's awesome. Through tech and all the background kind of stuff you do. That's amazing too. And I'm so impressed by both of your degrees. That's great. I wish I had like 1/4 of that kind of a brain. So that's awesome.
Yes. Okay. Well, before we ask the next set of questions, we just want to ask Tina if we've had any additional viewers join that we can say hi to.
You did. And I just want to say, if I happen to miss you on any of these rounds and you keep chatting, I will get you. Just don't lose heart. I want to welcome in Ellie. It's me, David T. Nick Curcio?
Curcio, you had it.
I'm sorry. Curcio. Okay. Where am I? Aliens wear green hats. Buttery Sprite. Balabin Channel. Dream Maid Erin. That's really pretty. Movies like Everyone. Philharmagical Mel. Another pretty name. You guys have some pretty creative names. So welcome in, everyone. Thanks for being here. Oh, Steph. It's Steph's turn.
Oh,
It is my turn. Thank you. All right. So, Miss Sierra, I'd love to know, when it comes to building your channel and being creative, what have been some of your biggest inspirations, either personally or creatively, that have shaped who you are as a creator today?
So when I first moved to Orlando, I became I worked at Starbucks, and then I became a barista here at Disney Springs, and it was during the pandemic, and it was kind of slow, and they let us go, and I had this pass to get into the parks for free. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. So I spent a lot of time at Epcot and a lot of time at Animal Kingdom, and really just being there. And most people who travel to Disney, they have this mode they're in. It's like, let me get up early, rope drop, ride everything I can, and just experience everything I can and get through it. Well, when you live here, it's a little different because you don't have that rush anymore. So I was able to get into the parks and just enjoy every little part of the park, things that I never noticed before. And that really started sparking creativity and storytelling. And it just really said, I'm just here and I'm just enjoying being here. And then that kind of is like one thing after another, because I never really I would never notice, like recently the Adventureland sign was changed out. I would never notice that. But what I would notice is how much weight of Jungle Cruise there was. But now I get to be here and I get to experience every little thing here in the parks. And I guess the way you would see it, and that's why we love Disney so much, is the attention to detail. I get to pay attention to that detail.
That's true. You really do. If you're not in a rush and you're not trying to think like, oh, you have 2 days left at the park, you can really notice things like that you've mentioned there. So maybe one day I'll be down there and just be able to chill out and just enjoy the park for what it is and not feel so rushed. So that's on my plan eventually. So we'll see. I know cruising is a big part of your channel as well. Could you share a bit about the kind of cruise-related content that you have and some of your favorite experiences from your cruising adventures?
I think it aligns the same with the theme park content because I'm always talking. I mean, I'm really into the food. And then if you look at my channel, there's a lot of embarkation day experiences for certain ships. And that's kind of why I came up with the guide part, because I like to guide people through experiences and show them what it's like while doing it without giving away all the secrets and all the excitement. So I think I kind of think the same way. Take them to this destination and take them through this journey and show them the good, the bad, and
Mhm.
I don't like to get too negative if like something is totally terrible. I probably won't do a review on it because it's just not the kind of content that I make. So, but I really like to show people what I loved and what was great.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Very good. So yes, I hope our mods can throw out her link so you guys can check out her content. Might be a little different from what you're used to, but you know what? That's great because it is so fun to see a different perspective from all the different creators that we have here. And I, for one, are going to be hopping over there very soon to check out what you've got. Pete, I'm going to throw it over to you.
Just you took exactly what I was going to say. So great job, Steph, on that.
Sorry.
Let's also make sure everybody's hitting the like for us. We're at 66. Let's get up there, all the way up over the triple digits for tonight for this amazing guest. And I believe, Steph, where are we going? To Tina? Is that where we're going? Yes.
Yes.
Go to Tina.
Yeah, so all right, before I get to this next segment, I just want to welcome in real quick Wisconsin Badgers Clubhouse, Dutchy Land, and Miss Kelsey Elizabeth. All right, so our drink of, was it the drink of, yeah, we're doing the drink of the week right now.
Yes.
Usually Pete does this segment, so that's why I got a little thrown off. So the beverage of the week is the avocado margarita at, I'm going to botch this, I know I am, La Cava del Gila in Epcot in the Mexico Pavilion. Sierra's drink of the week. Sierra, want to talk to us about this drink and why you chose it?
I don't know. I think Mexico, is my favorite country in Epcot. And I've had so many good experiences there. And like, it's just fun to go in there with some friends. You can also get this drink at, I can't remember the name of the restaurant, but it's the same company at Disney Springs. There's a few different places where you can get that drink. And I just love the taste of it. It looks good. And it always represents good times with good friends.
Very nice.
Awesome. I love that. Can you share any personal? Oh, we're talking tonight. Personal or past experiences enjoying this beverage?
The last time I had this beverage, I had a friend and a moderator of my channel, someone that's really helped me get my channel to where it is today. He lives in California, and him and his nephew came out, and we had the drink, and we hung out, and we just had a really good time. We were taking photos, and just we're gonna go. I think it was it was one of the concert nights, and we were gonna go eat at the beer garden. And so it was just kind of a awesome little pre-dinner drink. I don't really drink a ton in the parks because it's so hot. And like, I always am streaming and vlogging and doing my thing. So it's like, I don't really have time, but sometimes it's just nice to slow down with some great company and try something new.
Absolutely. Ladies, have you tried this drink? Jen, I'll start with you.
Okay, so here's the thing. I love margaritas, and I love margaritas at La Cava del Tequila, but I don't like avocado. So I haven't gotten this, but so many people have said how good it is that I keep saying I'm going to try it, and then I chicken out. So I know I need to try it. I want to try it. I hope I have the guts to do it next trip.
Okay.
I know that sounds ridiculous, but
I would say it's a drink that if you don't like avocado, it still may be good. It doesn't taste too much like avocado. It's not too strong in that sense.
That's what I thought, but I still chicken out. I got to stick to it this next time. I've got to. I can't chicken out again. So I know it sounds silly, but I'll try.
And if you do, you have to report back and let us know how you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it.
I will do that.
Mandy, how about you? Have you tried this drink?
I have not, and I am the exact opposite of Jen. I love avocados, but I'm not a huge margarita person.
Oh.
So maybe we have a date in our future to meet there and try it together.
Yes. So that's perfect idea. Let's do it.
That's awesome. All right, they have a date. Steph, how about you? Have you had this drink?
No, I didn't even know it existed actually. So I like margaritas. I love tequila, and I like avocado. So the stuff that's around the top, Sierra, is that like spicy? Too spicy?
It's
Like
like tahini,
is
like a
like
spicy
cayenne pepper or
tahini.
something like that? Oh, okay.
It's kind of salty and lime flavored.
Oh no, that's good then. Oh yeah, I would totally drink this then. Yes, I was just making sure it wasn't going to be like red pepper or something on my lips. So yeah,
That
if
would
it's
work.
not and it's got the lime thing going on, I'm all about it. So yes, I'm in. I'm in.
All right. Pete, I know you're not a huge alcohol drinker, if anything at all. Is this something that you would even think about trying?
Nope. Still bitter about the golf comment.
Ah!
No.
Okay, moving
Sierra,
along.
you're being so sweet. You're being so kind.
I'm gonna welcome in Patrick Julian, Melody Time, Debbie Thuner, and I'm gonna pass the next segment on to Pete. Actually,
Actually, I do have
and it's
one
going
thing
to
before you
Pete.
go. It's going to Jen. I don't look anything like Jen, I believe, right? Going to Jen next, I think, right? Am I correct on the
No,
scoreboard?
it's you. It's you. It's
It's
the
me?
fun question.
No,
Oh, it's
it's
a fun
you.
question. Okay.
It's you.
Again, still bitter about
But
the
no,
golf
you
comment.
don't look like Jen.
Sierra.
I'm just glad Sierra's not passing any sign language to you over the air here.
Sierra, first, before I do the fun question, I want to throw an acknowledgement out there. I love the fact that I'm seeing so many friends that follow you, because as you know, I come over to your channel quite a bit, and I love the fact of all the people that have coming out tonight and supporting you. And there's a ton of love for you in the chat, which just goes to justify keep doing what you're doing because you're doing something good. You're making a lot of people happy, so you should be very proud of that. That's awesome. We're gonna give you a chance to go out on an island. You're gonna go out on an island, and you have the chance to build your own society. You can make your own rules. What is the first rule you would put in place? And please don't tell me it's to make theme park Giant King.
Theme park giant's definitely not going to be king of my world. He can be mayor, but he
He
can't
can
be
be
king.
mayor. Okay, he's the mayor. What would be
First
your
of all,
rule?
I want to thank you for your previous compliment, not the golf thing, but the thanking me for just doing good things.
You do a lot of good things.
And I was listening to all of your comments, and I wasn't even thinking that sophisticated. I was just like, we got to have a Dole Whip stand at every corner.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Well, you just
I love
made
that.
everybody happy up there.
I
Dole
love
Whip
it.
everyone.
Okay, I like
I'll
that.
take it.
Julie McCowan says, I just subbed to Sierra. Thank you, Julie McCowan, for doing that. I appreciate you for doing that. I love it. That's a great one. Okay, so everybody, it's closed optional. There's Dole Whip on every stand, and it's going to be just a lot of good stuff. I like this. This is a good island. Okay, Jen. Now we are going to go to you because we want to learn more about Miss Sierra, so that hopefully more friends will do what Julie's doing and give her a follow and keep up with what she's got going over there on Cruise and Theme Park World. Jen?
Okay, so we're going to switch gears and talk about Epcot. We'd love to hear about your love for Epcot's festivals, especially the Festival of the Holidays and the Festival of the Arts. Those are two of my favorites. Could you share some of your favorite experiences or memories from those events?
Well, I want to start with the Festival of the Arts, my favorite one. So I love the Disney on Broadway. I go to those shows, I see every single one of them. I've seen them online, and then I've met some good artists. I know that Pete features Joel Payne on this channel all the time, and I had the pleasure of meeting him there this past year.
Very nice.
It's just the art walk and everything is fun. And then the Festival of the Holidays, the food is great. All the speakers in the candlelight processional is great. But I just have a really good time there. So those festivals, like, they're the shortest ones. And I feel like they're the shortest ones for the reasons because they're so much fun. It's like, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like the shorter ones, you just don't ever have enough time there. And then it ends and you have to wait till next year.
Yep. But
Yeah, I agree with that, especially Festival of the Arts. I wish it was a little bit longer than what it is. Just a few weeks is just not enough to be able to get through and enjoy all of that. But speaking of Festival of the Arts, I'd love to hear about your experience meeting Tony Baxter at that festival. What was that like for you? And did anything about that encounter really stand out for you in
Tony Baxter is absolutely wonderful. When you watch him on Behind the Attraction and he's just sitting there chatting, he's the same guy. You don't have a different personality on TV. And I was making a joke. I said, "You think you could do me a favor and go talk to the mouse and maybe get us a new Figment ride?" And he was laughing and joking. He's like, everybody asked me that. And then we chatted a little bit about Big Thunder Mountain. It was the first ride ever ridden, and like, he designed that, and it was funny. And it's just funny because Figment, when he first thought of it, he was watching Magnum PI. But he's a great guy. We made some really fun jokes. He signed him a little Dreamcatcher thing, which I don't have out, unfortunately. I meant to get it out, but he loves what he does, and he has a lot of passion for Disney. And if you ever have the chance to meet him, highly recommended. He's my favorite for many reasons, and hands down gave me lots of inspiration to keep doing what I'm doing.
love it.
That's awesome. He's definitely on my bucket list of people that I would like to meet. So I'm so jealous, but maybe I'm not giving up hope. Maybe I'll meet him. Tina. Hello, Tina. Has anybody else
Here.
joined us? Okay. Are you writing
Yeah.
more names down? Let's say hello to
Yeah.
some more friends that have joined us.
So we had, did I already say this? Julia picks Dave's As He Dreams and Stanley Socks. I don't know. I didn't check it off, so I didn't know if I had already said it. But welcome in.
Ooh, what is that, Sarah?
Sierra, what do you have?
Oh, signed by Tony. Nice.
There.
Wow.
Oh, that is nice.
Is that one of his pieces that he did? Was it
That is not. And I met the artist who did this at the Festival of the Arts too, but
Which
he
artist
had
did
the
that?
pieces. Who was this?
Is it on
It
the
was
back?
Michelle.
I think she's tight with Tony.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
We can't
she's
do
tight with
that.
Tony.
It was all because you have to buy art to be able to get in line to meet him. And that was within my price range, so we went with that.
Good deal.
Yeah. All right. So I have a slew of questions that I'd like to ask you, and by slew I mean two. My first one is, could you share a bit about what viewers can expect to find on your Cruise and Theme Park Guide channel on YouTube? Because we would love to hear about the kind of content you create and what makes it special.
All right, so I have been doing weekly and sometimes multiple streams weekly. It has been recently Thursday and Saturday, but I'm reevaluating. I think I like to make changes and keep changing and innovating. So I'm thinking about reevaluating when I want to do it. But we do live streams. I have a little bit extra technology so I can stream to my house and have a lot of buttons that I can press to make everything look cool. So live stream is the primary thing that you're going to find on the channel. Typically at Magic Kingdom on Saturdays, and I've done Animal Kingdom streams. I mean, all of it. And then I like to make vlogs about the Epcot festivals. I like to make them about cruise ships. And then I also like to I'm trying to get more into like dining reviews because my T-Rex Cafe video has gotten a lot of traction lately.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to be like a foodie channel, but I definitely want to highlight those experiences.
Okay. Very cool.
Okay. Sorry, I was writing down another name. Continuing on that note, I heard that you're about to launch a new channel dedicated to supporting other content creators on their journey. Could you tell us a bit more about what inspired that and what you're hoping to share on that new channel?
So I've always wanted to start a tech channel. There's a lot of tech channels out there though, and I wanted to figure out a way how I can tie it into this community and content creating. So, and then I have, for the past 5 years, I've been saving money to buy equipment to have a little bit of a studio experience here. And it's time. It's time to start the channel. I'm going to do like weekly, like Sunday live streams for a little bit, kind of explaining things and doing things. And what better way to start it is to help the fellow community. And like, we have the Disney Streamer Network, we have Pete McDivitt Show. They cover a lot of things, but I want to cover the tech side. I don't want to talk about what park or what news and what merchandise. I don't want to talk about like what events or nothing like that. I just want to say, hey, take this camera, use this app, plug it in, dial in these settings, and this is what's worked for me, kind of stuff. I get a lot of questions about a lot of streaming technology, and I think that I'm most knowledgeable there in a lot of ways because I've been streaming every Thursday for 72 weeks. Everything that could have went wrong has went wrong.
Okay.
And that's the way I've learned how to stream. Like, I went out there and I messed everything up. Those days I had 4 people watching, my audio cutting out, my data lagging, losing 3 or 4 streams a day. Like, you name it, I've done it. And so I'm able to take that knowledge and help people move forward.
That's great.
Yeah, that's
I love
brilliant.
that.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
Very cool.
that's great. All right. Before I pass this on to Amanda. I never call you Amanda. Mandy, thank you. I want to welcome in Fly Girl 517. Okay, Mandy, take it away.
Well, thank you, Tina. So we want to kind of touch on some other great creators. So we ask every enhancer, those enhancers and creators of the community, to share with us content they love. So tonight, Sarah, we want to talk with you about 3 of the most impressive and important channels that you follow. So let's start by the first one being mentioned is going to be Theme Park Giant. Next will be All Aboard with Blake. And last but definitely not least, Disney Magic and Mayhem. So let's start here. What about Disney Magic and Mayhem do you enjoy the most?
So almost a year ago, I met this guy in Disney's Hollywood Studios, and he was just so excited to be streaming. He goes, I got 600 subscribers, and like, really nice guy. And he just inspired me to be positive and happy. And that's Richard. Like, and he's out there entertaining people. He's got a lot of comedy, and he just has a really good time out there streaming. And so he's also became a friend, and I've helped kind of help him with his channel and become a moderator on his channel, and just kind of been part of the community there, and it's been fun.
Well, thank you for that. Next, All Aboard with Blake. Can you tell us a little bit about this channel?
So I first started watching Blake. He had like 800 subscribers. He went to Magic Kingdom. He got, I think he had like 180 subscribers that day, and he had like 300 or 400 people watching. That's pretty impressive for a really small channel. And we just became friends. And we've been exchanging tech ideas, and we've been on each other's streams and just kind of hung out. And he's a great moderator for my channel, and I like and believe in the content he does.
Okay. Lastly here, we've got Theme Park Giant. Can you tell us a little bit about Theme Park Giant?
Well, I don't think he needs any introduction in this channel, but I'll try. So Thad is a coaster nerd. I am also a coaster nerd. I worked in Six Flags Parks for 5 seasons. I've probably ridden about 100 different coasters, not 5 or 700 like he has. And I'm also not a Vikings fan. So, Pete, we're safe there. But like, I really enjoy his content, and he's another person who has a lot of technical knowledge, and it's good to see him get out there every day. And also a moderator on the channel there. I've been trying to, just help him grow his channel, and he's doing very well. And I want to note, there's a ton of creators not on this list. I only had a chance to highlight 3. So I decided to go with the ones that I have a wrench on top. I mean, I have a wrench here on the Pete McDevitt Show. Thank you for trusting me with helping grow your channel.
Mm-hmm.
But these are the 3 channels that I'm super active with their channel operations. So for the rest of you guys, like, I love so many channels. The Disney Streamer Network with the multi-view, that's like the best invention ever. David from Pilot Adventures, thank you for that. But it's hard to just watch one person and support one person. When I've met so many of amazing people in the parks doing their streams.
Love it, love it, love it, love it.
Yes, and it absolutely is hard to narrow it down to 3. But love the selections that you've made, and I love the partnerships that you've made with all of these channels, and the passion you've shown so far to kind of help and guide everybody be successful. So 3 amazing channels there. If you haven't checked them out, go take a look at them. And Tina, before we jump to the next segment, has anybody else joined?
Absolutely, we already welcomed in Flag Girl 517. But hello again, because I'm the absent-minded professor, and I just want to welcome in Pumpkin Shelby. I just want to call her Seasonal Shelby, because she changes her name every season, and I look forward to it every time. So, welcome, Shelby. And yeah, Jen, you're up next.
Well, it's that time of the show where we can recap about tonight's interview with Sierra. Here are some highlights. First, it was truly awesome sitting down with Sierra tonight and diving into her passion, whether it's her love for technology, her flair for storytelling, or the way she puts faith into growing her channel through positivity. It's inspiring to see how she's building her community with so much heart. Second, we really enjoyed chatting tonight about cruising and hearing our guest's passion for educating others in the cruising community. Plus, it was a treat to learn about her favorite drink, the drink of the week, the avocado margarita from La Cava del Tequila in Epcot, which I will be trying next time I go.
Mm-hmm.
Sierra also shared with us her love for the Disney festivals and recounted an incredible encounter she had with Tony Baxter at the 2025 Festival of the Arts. It was such a treat to hear her stories and her passion for those magical moments. And last but not least, it was really great sitting down and listening to the concept and plan behind her YouTube channel, Cruise and Theme Park Guide. We're excited to look ahead to the future and see the optimistic efforts she's putting into the new channel that's all about helping others here in the community. So I encourage everyone to please leave a comment on this show with your thoughts on the content. I'm sure Sierra would love to read all of your comments of what you had to say. So, Steph, why don't you go ahead and tell us about next week's guest?
I'd love to. All right, so next week's guest on the channel is truly one of the most sincere and genuine people that we've had the pleasure of meeting in the YouTube community. His YouTube channel focuses on bringing guests along to amazing destinations in Disney and beyond as he broadcasts quality content and entertainment right from the Disney parks. His channel success is really driven by the quality of his creativity, boasting over 1,000 subscribers across 334 videos and more than 379,000 channel views. Our guest joining us on the Triple C show next week is well known in the community for his quick wit and his comedic humor. You've probably seen him on channels supporting creators like Jennifer Caruso and that crazy Disney lady. We are excited to announce that joining us next week will be Jordan from Epcot Forever.
Great job, Steph. That is going to be a special show in itself. His comedic wit is only matched by his generosity and caring, and just being an all around good guy. So, looking forward to sitting down with Jordan. Real quick here before we close things up, let me first do a couple things. First, we want to say thank you to our guest tonight, Cruise and Theme Park Guide. There was one question for you that I saw, Sierra. Let me throw over to you. Julie McCown had asked, do you have a preference in cruise line?
I haven't done Disney yet. We're gonna do it next year.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Royal Caribbean. I think Royal Caribbean has the top talent and
Okay.
entertainment, and entertainment is a really big deal for me. They've got the best ships,
Okay.
and the overall experience is definitely there.
Okay.
But I wouldn't rule out any cruise line. I think they're all great, and they all have their own qualities.
Okay. Good answer. There we go. Well, thank you again to Sierra. If you have not clicked on her channel and taken a look at it, or enjoyed her interview tonight and want to follow her more because you thoroughly enjoyed her interview, you're missing out if you haven't clicked over and said hello. Of course, we've been highlighting all of her socials in the chat throughout the night. We'll talk about that again in here as we highlight her YouTube channel, where she can be found over there. She's got a lot of good stuff coming there, along with an additional channel follow up. She can be found over on Instagram at Cruise and Theme Park Guide. And of course, she can be found over at Facebook as well. And all those links, again, dropped into the channel. I want to remind you that all the Triple C shows are available on the YouTube podcast. So you can check out any past show. If you haven't seen them all, you're missing out. We've had some incredible guests on here. I will be live. It's usually 10:45 tonight. It'll probably be about 11:15 after the football game tonight, but we will be live for Disney Insomniacs. My fifth stream of the night will probably be the best of the night, and I hope you come if you're still awake and join us. If you're not, check it out in the morning. You could check that out at 8 o'clock in the morning and see what we did on Insomniacs, then go over and watch my partner channel Doug at 9 doing coffee talk in the morning. And of course, the ladies, I've been pushing their Instagram right here on the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat. Jen does a great job with it, always highlighting what we have going on and over there. So please, if you would, give it a follow. I would really, really appreciate it. Let's come back in and do a quick final thought of the night. As the ladies are doing their final thought, I would encourage everybody out there. We're 18 likes from triple digits. I always like hitting triple digits. And let's be honest, the ladies, they all deserve it. And our guest, I believe, in my eyes. So if you would be so kind, hit that bump over there on that. Let's go final thought of the night. And we'll start with Miss Stephanie. I'll go to you first.
All right, Sierra, thank you so much for being here tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed learning more about you. I've seen you in the other on the other channels that you mentioned earlier, and I didn't know much about you, but I am so thrilled to know now all about your talents, and I look forward to the tech videos that you might start up pretty soon. So, ooh, what was that? I don't know.
Thank you,
It's like a
Steph.
ghost.
Thank you,
Thank you
Steph.
very much.
Thank you, Steph.
Yep, yeah.
Go ahead over to Mandy.
So, Sierra, thank you for being here with us tonight. Just like Steph said, it was amazing to learn a little bit more about you. I've seen you on your channel, and I've seen you on TPGs and several others. So great to know a little bit more about you and your passion for not just guiding people through the theme parks and cruising, but to also help them grow and learn, shown through. So thank you for being willing to help everybody on all those fronts, because it's a perfect combination of your tech background and hospitality that is just going to be a recipe for success. So
Yeah.
thank you for being here with us.
Very well said. Very well said. Chen?
Mandy says that so well. Can I not follow her next time? Can I go before Mandy? I'm just asking. Um, I had two things that I wanted to point out. Sarah, your tech is amazing. You take it to the next level. And I think that is something that a lot of channels need. And the fact that you are going to be helping channels with that is so generous of you and so kind. I'm really excited to see how that takes off, and I will be watching myself, even though I'm not a creator. I'm very curious about the tech side. And I love it. I love how thoughtful you are, how supportive you are, being in so many chats. And I want to say that I'm excited to see all of the help and the partnership that you're going to have here at the Pete McDevitt Show coming up. So I'm really excited. Thanks for being here today.
Very nice, Chen. Tina?
Sierra, thank you so much for joining us today and for wanting to be a part of the Triple C show. We wouldn't be here without creators like you and without every single one of you that's in the chat that comes and supports every week. So thank you guys. I wouldn't be me if I didn't say my final thought in the form of welcoming in two last guests that I did not previously catch, and that's Fanatical Jim and Izzo's Place. Welcome
Hello.
in, guys, and everyone that's been here. Close it out with something I say every time, and it's be kind to everyone, because you don't know who's going through a battle that you know nothing about.
Good point. Good point. I'll go to you, Miss Sierra, before I wrap things up here. Your final thought of the night.
I just want to thank all of you for being here, and every single one of you out here who are showing up to streams, who are watching videos, who are creating videos, who are just being a member of this community. Thank you. Thank you for being you, and keep being you. And we'll see you in the parks.
Love it. Love it. I first want to throw out there that I want to say it's great. I'm so glad that when I first reached out to you for the first time, you took a chance on trusting. Obviously, we know how this whole social media thing can be. You never know who or what or where is reaching out to you. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's, oh my God. But I appreciate that you did that, and that you're opening up to our community and become of a bigger part of the community. I think it's great. I want to encourage you to never stop hitting that record button, because you never know when's the next video is going to take off, and you can do. I love the fact, as was noted above by the ladies, that you want to help other people. We should spend more time in life listening and having dialogue with each other and supporting and helping each other, because it's a great way. It's a great path to have. I hope you guys all enjoyed tonight's interview. It seems like the chat you did. It was great to have all of the Triple C's back with us. Lately, with life, we don't get that as much as we would all love to. The ladies and I would love to be here every Sunday, but it's not just the ladies that miss. I miss as well. And when we get these nights, we really enjoy them. I thought it was a great interview in that. What? Just sit there and be quiet. You're not because this is the Triple C show. This is not the Paul Engel show. I bring you on to Insomniac. You don't need to come on. You're busy half there in a half naked outfit doing dishes. Stay doing your dishes.
Run, Paul. Run to the screen. You can make
No,
it.
don't run to the screen.
Sit in on the island.
I'll you know what? I'll bring you in at the end of the show. I'll bring you in. Okay. All right. With that, I hope that you guys have enjoyed everything that we do. Go over and check Sierra out. A huge love to Sierra's following that came over here tonight. A lot of you were in the chat. I hope if you enjoyed what these four ladies do every Sunday night, is an amazing job. And I hope that you've enjoyed it and you want to come back and watch a little bit more often. I'll be live later tonight for Insomniacs. We're going to bring Paul in here. Here comes Paul Engel.
Run, Paul, run.
You got a smile that makes the sun